This is the How Is He Podcast, a deep dive into Carlow soccer with Podge and Papa, proudly sponsored by Curra Sports. Let's kick it off.
Welcome to episode 26 of the How Is He Podcast. Joined as well by my co-host Paul Bobby Dowling. This week we will look at the latest results, upcoming fixtures, and we also have a guest on with us. A man who has played with juvenile with St. Pat's, started his junior career at St. Felix, then he went on to Newark, Cretty Yard and back to Felix while representing the Oscar Trainers for a time, picking up plenty of silverware along the way, including a youth double, Division 2, 2 Division 3 cups, 2 Division 2 cups, a Medbar Cup, a Carlow Shield. I don't know, Bobby. Well, I gave it away. It's Bobby, and he also has an All-Ireland with the Oscar Trainers. With Newark he won the Premier, and with Cretty he won the Shield. On
Premier
a personal, Premier Cup. My God, I just because you bought a few coffees, Bob. Do you know what I mean? This is like what's that? What's that thing called? Do you know the thing where celebrities go and meet kids that aren't well and all that? What's that called? This what this episode is like. We're bringing Bob. It's like the sports support the star or something like that. Anyway, what's it called? Mega Wish. And just the Mega Wish episode. I'm only joking. On a personal level, he's a Premier Player of the Year and overall Player of the Year. As I mentioned him already. Look, welcome to the podcast, Bobby Dowling. Bobby, delighted to have you on.
Welcome, Bob.
Thanks very much, guys. Yeah, doing very well. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, look, we're delighted to have you on. You are probably at that stage where you're playing a long time now.
Yeah.
You're 36.
No, I'll be 35 this year.
Oh, did you not play 35s?
No, 35 this October, so next year. A lot of lads thought I was 35 this year.
I thought you were 35s this year.
No, 35 this October. So I am,
okay. Yeah. Before we have to do a few questions for you and all that crack, but before we get to them, Papa will hop off the results. How does that sound?
Good, man. Let's go.
I actually wasn't prepared at all for this, lads. And we might have up production and all that for intros and outros, but we're still ridiculous when it comes to all this jazz, aren't we?
Why do you say we, Podge?
Because it's me and you, Pop.
Oh, sorry.
If this ship goes down, you're coming down with it. Simple as that.
Titanic +1.
You weren't out about the weekend, no?
No, game was called off due to the weather, yeah.
Yeah, that semi-final and the other one was called off as well.
Yeah.
When are they rearranged for? Or do you know?
Don't know, yeah. We're out against Ballymurphy now this Sunday. So could be even a midweek game, you wouldn't know.
It could be, yeah.
She playing Vale,
Yeah.
You get that?
Would we go home advantage, would we, over there? We were due to play Collection away.
If they wanted to play
blanket call off, I don't think switches the grounds, does it?
Okay. We'll start on the Wednesday. In the Premier, Cretty Yard 4, Burn Celtic 2. That was in Burn Celtic. Also, Podge and Pop, we picked these results, but we'll go over them later on, right? Vale were bet 5-0 by Newark. Collection bet Pats 3-2. Seen the game. Pats were poor, or we were poor, I should say. We were probably looking at Sunday, to be honest with you, a semi-final against
one foot in the semi-final.
Yeah, one eye on it anyway, and I think we kind of realised it was a game when we were 2-1 down. But in saying that, Collection weren't bad.
Yeah, no, they were good. I was down at it myself. Yeah, I thought Collection were very good. Lowry in the middle and Chrissy Birmingham, I thought, had a great game. So they did. To put themselves about, didn't they? They were extremely physical, and like I'd say we outplayed them, and we missed loads of chances. But in saying that, we 1-0 up, and then we missed a sitter, and then we were 2-1 down before half time, and then we controlled the second half, but they defended really well and they done well. They were very well organised and they did, yeah.
Well done to them. On the Saturday then, jumping on in Division 3, the Seniors Cup, 35s Cup, Moon Celtic bet Joss 5-4 after a 1-1 finish. That was 5-4 in penalties. Nurney bet the Village 5-0. I presume they're semi-finals, were they? Yes, they were. In Division 2 Cup, Collection bet Parkville 4-2.
It's a replay of the league.
Oh, yes.
Collection and Bagnallstown.
Yeah, both of them were going for that.
In the final, yeah. They were going for the league, so that's right.
So Collection on for the double in that then?
Collection going for the double, yeah.
Bagnallstown Slaney, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, Bagnallstown Collection final. Carnew bet Evergreen.
Walk over. We knew that was on the site.
Because it was a dead rubber.
Early Saturday morning. Well, it's a cup quarter final, wasn't it? Dead rubber.
Oh, was it?
We're waiting the winners of that, so we've Carnew home. But yes. It was on the site early that the boys took it in the group that there was a 3-0 on the website, so that was at 10 o'clock Saturday morning or something. So Pal let us know that must have been a walkover given.
And Pat's we got a walkover as well against Highview.
Pat's, yeah. So we're playing Carnew and
well. Pats are playing Carlow Rovers.
Yeah.
In the youths, Burn Celtic at Ballymurphy 5-1, Parkville getting a walk 2-0, and Vale Wonders at Bagnallstown 5-4. That's the Division 2 of the youths. In the Division 1 of the youths, Bagnallstown bet Joseph's, obviously Bagnallstown's 18, bet Joseph 7-1. Hanover bet Pats down for 5-0, but I think it was 14-0 or something, was
14-0 was down at, yeah.
Well,
yeah. Pats were poor now.
Who was that?
Hanover and Pats.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. And I'll tell you this, there's a young Spanish lad in the goal for Pats.
He's Irish.
Was he? Someone told me he was Spanish, but I'd never seen him before, but he made 4 or 5 brilliant saves.
Good goalkeeper.
He made 4 or 5 really, really good saves. He's only a small little chap now.
Yeah, he's small. I think Pats looked to go into Division 2 at that because they are, like, Jan is still that age, and Manuel, but the boys are playing first team, like.
So yeah, you see, it's hard. But Aaron Cunningham Burke plays first team with us, but he wasn't there now.
Yeah.
He was playing, I think, a minor match or something like that.
Oh, that's right, Greg.
Yeah, Pats, it did them the world of good go down to Division 2. That's no good for no one.
The league wouldn't allow it.
Would it not?
Because they were and I suppose where they're coming from was that they're Factor Cup champions.
Right.
They couldn't.
I didn't know anybody in the team, Podge, being honest.
Yeah.
Didn't know anybody.
We had a few of them in was pre-season, alright, but it's kind of scrambling for numbers and things like that. And look.
I think they only had, I think they started the game with 10 and then 11 lad came, but you only had the 11, I think.
Yeah.
Pat said. Hanover had 7 or 8 subs, I think. A couple of lads injured.
It's a fierce beating, isn't it?
Sure, it's not good for no one, you know. No. Like Hanover didn't learn anything, and it's not good for Pats to be getting beaten like that.
Yeah. In the Premier, Parkville bet Bagnallstown 3-1. I've seen the Bagnallstown team. It's not bad.
No.
Jack McCullough is there playing with them.
Yeah.
On Dowling is in midfield. Keane Doyle is there. The back four is pretty much the same as last year. Farnham's in goal for them. So that was
Andy Kane and Oisin Dillon are playing. They're big, good defenders.
Yeah, so that's a good win for Parkville down in Bagnallstown. He drew with Kilree 2-2.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Tough day. It was just we weren't cocky or anything like that. It was just we got hit with 2 sucker punches. Fierce windy, but sure, it was windy for both teams. There's a hole blowing across the field, and then when you're 2-0 down in Kilree in conditions like that, it's hard to get the ball down and play a bit of soccer. But there was a ball, it was silly. We had a throw, gave the ball away from a throw 30 seconds later in the back of our net, just a stupid ball over the top, and I think James Farrell is now number 10, a really good player. He got in and couldn't catch him. He's very fast now, and he shot from about 25 yards and just into the top corner, and then we were only sort of recovering from that and they got a second. And then credit to the boys to dug in and did a good shift, and Ben didn't have any saves to make in the goal for us, but we got Owen Byrne got a great goal then to take a 2-1 just before half time. We had a couple of good chances in the second half, and then Aaron stepped up with a belter from 25 yards. Goalie was rooted to the spot, just gone past him before he blinked. 93rd minute, was a great strike, so I deserved a point.
Yeah, good point there.
Yeah.
Point down there.
Yeah, for sure. Is Adam hurt, McCarran?
He only came on. Yeah, he only came on. Yeah.
And Pat's bet Vale won.
Oh no, he's hurt. We're playing tomorrow night. Oh, you know, he's a bit.
It's like a box of Lego.
Yeah.
Pat's bet Vale 4-0.
We done that?
No, I couldn't go to it, but I was working. But Pats were in control. Seemingly Vale went for it. They went hard at it. Didn't sit back. And
left gaps,
and it was an open game. And Pats, because we couldn't record it because of the wind, so I actually didn't see any of it.
Right.
From what I was told is that Pats were in complete control and they could have won 5 or 6 there comfortably. And that's it. On to you, Bob. We do have a few questions for you. We'll get through them. We'll take our time. You come from serious football heritage anyway. Your dad's probably one of the best known football men in Carlow. He's probably the first proper coach in Carlow. Ben.
Yeah.
Good man, isn't he?
Legend. Quiet
man on the streets when you meet him, and in the soccer pitch, a lunatic.
Yeah, it's
madman on the sideline.
Madman on the sideline.
No, but you could speak football with him though.
Oh, you could, yeah.
And you could be there 20 minutes talking football to him.
Actually, he loves talking about it.
It's just brilliant.
He's a
passion for it, isn't he?
He's all the books and all that at home, like of his playing days, like.
Yeah.
He even has the old treasure book at home.
Has he?
When, like, back in the 70s and that.
Yeah.
Like, he even showed me the other day, like a dinner up in the Seven Oaks with like £1.70 or something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah. I drew up all them finances, like, for the end of the year celebrations that they had, like.
Does he listen?
Now and again, yeah. He listened to Mick Dargan, listened to Pat Timmins. I think he listened to Gavin Dowling as well.
Lads he can relate to, I suppose.
Yeah, I think he listened to Gavin's one as well, I think.
Yeah. Did you tell him you were coming on?
Oh yeah, he said it. I was down there at the Pat's game against Collection, and Pat Timmins came over beside him just talking away to him, and Pat said something about the podcast, and he said, yeah, I listen to it every week, like. My father goes in, yeah, they're stuck on Tuesday.
Hello, Ben. Yeah, your own son, throw him under the bus.
I said, what do you mean? Pat goes, why, who's on? They pointed at me then, laughing for the wars of Pat Timmins laughing at them.
Some father that lad, isn't he?
Deadly. Tell me about, what's your earliest memory, Bob, of the game?
The game, sure, starting out when I was young, she could just go down to the green, like in Oakley Park, playing with all my friends and all that. She'd be down there all day, you know what I mean, 10 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, before you had to go home. And then I remember my father used to train Pats over in the school. I think it was Hutchie and all them in Warden Shore.
Yeah.
He used to bring me over there when I was like 5 or 6. Sure, I'd be just over there, just doing my own thing, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We used to go over there every week with him. And sure, then out to Roselands, walking out that road. Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it was brutal. Treacherous, like. And we used to walk out there on our own. I could only been, what, like 6 or 7 years of age.
Yeah.
Myself, like Darren and the bags in the back, and out you go, like, you know what I mean. Your parents, yeah, alright, see you later. And you go.
I'd say you used to go through the pitch and put up the field around the back. I'd say you went to Snake. 100%. Did I go up the road? You went straight through the pitch and put on the back of Oakley.
We've done that a few times.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Robbing golf balls.
It comes up a lot, doesn't it? The Roselands. It comes up like it's come up.
In the last few episodes it's come up. Yeah, it just shows you what people went through when they played.
But it was definitely like a rite of passage for anyone that played soccer in Greg. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
It was walking out that road to Roselands and playing.
Yeah.
Like I remember going out there, like say during the summer, say you might go out there of a Wednesday, 4 or 5 with football, and there could be 15 lads out there. Like,
I played the Youth Cup final in it against Parkville. Yeah, for Hanover. Yeah.
There was always lads out there during the summer kicking ball, drinking cans or whatever they were doing, you know what I mean? But there was always like a good crew out there.
There was,
you know. Yeah. Like you and Stephen were out there the whole time.
We were out there the whole time,
like.
Lived out there during the summers, like, in that. Do you know, it was deadly.
Innocence.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You mentioned your dad's, obviously he would have coached you, I suppose, from an early age up to 15s. Then you had Brendan McLaughlin, then you had myself.
Yeah.
And then obviously you went on, you worked with some really good coaches. Of all of them, Bobby, who would you fancy as the best, like, or who was the best one you would have worked with or left the biggest impression on you?
Oh, sure, had to be my father.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even from a young age, like, I don't think you get away with it now what you used to, like, with the intensity of him, especially like with young kids and all that. But it served you well, like, later.
Yeah.
And, like he was always looking for perfection, and he'd hate you.
Yeah.
He would, like.
Yeah.
And like you'd be there with your friends, and you'd be there hating your friends. You have to stand there like that, going, "Fucking hell, do you know? Will you relax a small bit?"
Yeah. It's just the character. Like, it's just the way. Yes, the way he is. Yeah. He's just so passionate about it, isn't he?
Like,
so passionate about it.
Oh yeah. Loves it, like. And like he always give you little small bits of advice as well. Like he used to always to me just to get stuck in. Like when I was smaller or younger, I was never really big. Had no weight. I was real scrawny, like, in that. He used to always tell me, you know, get stuck in and leave your mark and all that. That's what I tried to do. But then in later, but then in later life,
it's at the work on, isn't it?
Yeah. Remember he came to Phoenix then, because he didn't manage for years. And remember PJ asked me one night, he goes, "Would your father come up and train us?" And I said, "I don't think so." And went home and asked him, and he was there, no, won't do nothing with Phoenix, because he was a Pats man, like.
Yeah.
Right.
And actually when we left Pats to go out to Phoenix, I remember to get your parents to sign the form.
Yeah.
He wouldn't sign me form for 2 weeks.
Would he not?
No.
Go ahead.
He wouldn't sign it, no. He was upset now about that one at the start. And he wouldn't sign it for about 2 weeks, and I had to plead with him. I said, "You may sign it, like, or else I won't be doing anything, you know." He signed it in the end anyway. But he came out then, and just one night he rocked up a training with Phoenix, and we were all going, "What's this lad doing here?" You know.
Yeah.
And he stayed, and he loved it.
Yeah.
Then he was there for a few years after, but he used to always just give you just small bits of information. Like he used to always tell us, like, make your first touch a good one, take an easy pass for your first one, and just win your first ball, whether a header or attack. He said if you do them 3 things,
they're the basics, really, aren't they?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
He said a game would go smoothly for you, like. And I think he's right.
Yeah.
Because I try to do that myself for every game. You know, like you see lads taking a ball, try fucking ping it 60, 70 yards for the first pass, like, and it goes nowhere. You know, and then their head is down and they're over it, and you know, that's what I try to do now before every game, like, and it suits me well, you know.
Good. How did you end up in goal?
I love playing in goal.
Do you?
Yeah, I loved it, growing up, loved it.
What age were you when you started playing in goal?
9 or 10, I'd say.
Were you that young?
Yeah, I was, yeah. Loved playing in goal. So I did.
Like, did you never play outfield at all at that age?
No.
Oh, you had just a goalkeeper?
I played midfield. I think it was under 11s or that for a few games. But that was it. Loved playing in goal. Loved it. Loved getting the gloves, going up to bite the finger save at the time.
Yeah.
I never knew you played in the goal at the time.
Loved it, yeah. And used to get lobbed the whole time. The whole time. So I did, yeah. But loved it. And it was just that year with Pats the last year, I don't know, something just came over me saying, I'd love to be playing outfield, like.
Something just clicked.
Yeah, just switched.
But you never, even when I had you that year, like, you never came to me, man, I want to play outfield.
No. But it genuinely, it was just at the end of the year, I just thought to myself, I think I'd like to play outfield now. And that was it.
Why did you move? Why did you leave? Because that was a quite good Pats team, like.
Because when Pats going into the Kilkenny League at the time.
Not youths, though.
Was it not?
No, youths were in Carlow.
That's what we all heard, that Pats were going into the Kilkenny League at the time. And that was just kind of the decision to go then.
Yeah, the Premier
You didn't want to go to Kilkenny?
No. That was kind of the decision then, like.
And that was it. And there any inkling to go back at any stage?
To Pats?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about maybe 35s or something.
Yeah.
But that'd be about it, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You wouldn't.
You're going to be fucking shot in 11.
Yeah.
That's not how
that old chant, have you ever seen Bobby win the league? How deep does it cut you?
Oh, not anymore. Listen, the first one stung. I'll give it that. The first one.
Did the last year not cut you deep?
No, because I tell you, I had my mind made up.
Oh, did you?
About.
So we spoke about it in work a few more hours, didn't we?
Yeah, 2 months before I left. I just like,
to go back to
and that's nothing to credit Yard. Like, I just
enjoy credit Yard.
Yeah, I know, like I did. Really, really nice people out there. Good times as well. Like, but I just myself it was an effort for me to go training. Like, if I was in the car, it'd be.
Yeah.
You don't want that, do you?
Yeah, no. And it was nothing on them. It was just me. Like, I had to, because I was driving myself mad. Fucking even.
4 years. 5 years.
5 years. Yeah.
How long were you with Newark?
2.
And the third year, they won the league.
Third year there, done it.
Why did you leave them?
I was hounded.
Were you?
No. Well, sure, Badger lives in the estate. Like, sure, Jazz, I couldn't walk the dog without Badger being out in the pat.
No way.
Yeah. Or it wasn't him, it was Daniel. I think Mary had tabs on me as well. You know, I went on holidays then. Where'd I go to? Portugal. I'm sure who was on holidays with me? Craig.
No way.
Yeah, no, it's just a coincidence, like, you know.
Yeah.
But I do always tell him, you follow me over. But they were just on to me, and at first I said no, and they kept saying no, and then they kept on to me and tried to saw it around to me. I think Bud's even texted me, and just bought into it then. Do you know? I said, fuck it. Now look, I probably annoyed some people in Newark. That's fair enough. Like, but do you know?
You fit in Newark though, Bob. Like, you weren't outplaced. Like, you fit in completely. Like if you were still with Newark, you'd probably be on the team. Like,
oh, Jazz, I don't know. I'm after slowing up a bit now. Have the brace and all on my knee now. Like,
do you?
Yeah,
like a young Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stunner in the back line.
But I know. Yeah, look, listen, they're good lads up there as well. Like, I've no problem with any of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do talk to Dean Kelly most weeks. He does be up looking at Jaden playing and all that. Sean's up there the whole time. Nice lads, like, you know. Never any problems. Like,
I suppose because you didn't really have any deep loyalty to them, you know, it's probably easier for you to kind of go to Credit Yard, like.
Was Davey still playing when you were there when you walk?
No.
He's coaching, no?
No.
It
was Sean and Sean Mickey Brennan. Was it Sean and Mickey?
We were there with Gizmo, no?
He came in the second year, I think. Did he come in the second year? I think it was the second year he came in, I think.
Yeah.
He was there for a few weeks, or for a few months, I think, yeah. Gran as well, like, nice lad, like.
Yeah.
You know? And then Quigley took it over. Brian Quigley took it over then, yeah, after Sean.
And that's the year you went, Lear Quiggs took it?
Yeah.
And that was the start of the dynasty, I suppose. Went to won the league that year.
Yeah.
So then went on.
Snowball.
And tell me this, how did you get over it? Like, is it obviously, you know, it hurts, like.
The first one did, no pain saying it didn't.
Yeah.
The first one stung, you know what I mean? It really did. And plus, like, that day, like, they absolutely battered us out there. Now, and I wouldn't mind, I think we had 2 or 3 great chances in the first half to score, and we squandered them.
Yeah.
Then they just took over then, you know what I mean? And we couldn't get the ball off them. And
this is in Collection, was it?
Yeah, that one, yeah. That's 1-0. Was it Chris
Birmingham scored the winner, yeah.
The back stick, yeah. And like, when the final whistle went, I just, fuck. you know.
Yeah.
But like, look, I was raging for a few days, but just said, "Why are you going? Just get up and get on."
You can't change it. That's it.
Is there anything that is there anything that triggers like a kind of, you know, an emotion? Like you see something like fucking bastards. Like is there anything that triggers or like fuck's sake? Because I don't think it's easy to shake it. It's
towards them.
Towards not winning it.
No, it doesn't.
Like, do you start crying when you walk past the jeweler shop, like in Trophy's window, or like that? Like, but you know what I mean? Is there anything that just triggers it, or you know?
Hands up against the window there.
It's not that easy to. I know you probably are over it, but I'd say it took you a while to kind of say, "Fucking hell." Do you know, after leaving,
I tell you what it was a fierce unlucky. Like, that was the way it happened. You played the game up in the Platts, so we won the league that night when you walk. That was your last year when you walk, was it?
That's right, yeah.
You see, we played that ball. That comes out on a podcast, man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, sorry.
It's a fucking child.
Sorry.
And then,
you went to Crete and then you walk one, did you? But, Jesus, yeah. It's unlucky, like, to miss out like that.
Yeah.
But look, I've still a few years left of me, yeah.
Ah, you do.
Feeks, yeah, you know what I mean?
Tell me about that Feeks group that's there now.
Oh, they're very good. Really are, like. And I'm not saying that being biased or nothing. Like, PJ was on to me for years, trying to get me back.
Yeah.
And I kept saying no to him.
You're always going to go back though, weren't you?
Well, the year I was going to finish up with Crete, I was actually going to take a year or two out. Because my head wasn't right at the time.
Okay.
So I wasn't, and I just needed a bit of time away. You know what I mean? I was burnt out. And
yeah, of course.
Then PJ was on to me about going back, and I kept saying no. And I met him over one day in Duns, I think it was. And just asked me, he goes, "Listen, will you just give it a thought, like just think about it." So I said, right, okay. So I went back then, and like I thought myself going in, like not being big-headed, but might be one of the best players here.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Far from it, like.
Yeah, there's good players there, yeah.
It really is, like, really, really. Like, I was surprised, even by the first training session there, like, you know, you had Bob and Holland, you had two Dorgans.
But you're still having an influence on the team, Bobby. Like, from a neutral point of view, I went down and watched this against Burn last year. I said this on a couple of podcast pods. You have an influence on the lads around you. Like, they look up to you.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't see that playing, and a fake lad probably wouldn't see it, but I'm neutral, standing aside, I look at that going, he's affecting this team still. Like, they look to you as a leader.
Right, okay.
I don't know whether you're a captain, but you're a captain. You don't need an armband to be a captain. You're one of them lads. So you do have an influence on the team still.
Right.
So that's a compliment to you. Like,
yeah,
so
no,
don't be playing yourself down a bit.
No, like it wouldn't be, but like they're the type of lads that they don't need telling much. Like, you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah, but it's only the small things you're telling them, Bobby. But the small things are so important. Like I seen you. I think Mulholland chap played beside you that night. In one of the Dorgans got sent. I think Aaron Dorgan got a second yellow card. Was it? Yeah, Aaron was it?
Aaron, yeah.
Was it Bob Mulholland play beside you?
Bob was just in front of me, yeah.
Just in front of you, was it? Yeah. But you have an influence on him. Like, I listen to you. I listen to experienced players on the pitch, and the things you're telling them is not stupid. They're actual good advice, like.
Yeah.
And they don't listen to you, so don't be beating yourself up.
I never stopped talking to them. I said I can't wait till I go. That's it.
No.
That's how they're correct.
Well, it's
where are you playing the team? Are you centre half or in the middle?
I'm in the 6 now, yeah.
Are you in the 6?
They got me over there, yeah.
How do you find that?
Love it. I've no responsibility there. No, that's hard.
You don't pick up in a 6 role?
Well, I do now and again, but like the boys are always.
You don't have a specific job to go and mark someone.
Yeah, so on, like, and it's grand because I was found out a couple of times last year.
Pace wise.
Oh yeah. Do you know?
It's hard to keep going at that, Bob. Yeah. So you'd see it in your head. I should have got. I can't get there.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking.
I used to always drop off quicker, like.
Yeah.
And then I'd be able to mop up, but once or twice did.
Yeah, that's not a bad habit in a 6 though, Bobby. No. That's not a bad habit in a 6 that when you can identify danger and you're like, well, if I actually stay that 10 yards in front of my back 4 and I try and nick it in front of their 10, say, if he gets in around me, there's a massive gap between me and my back 4.
Yeah.
Of course, it's actually not a bad habit to drop that 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah.
And nearly arrive there when your man is stepping into that space. Like you said, clatter him.
Oh yeah.
But, you know,
on the other side, Podge, if he's playing centre half and he thinks he's after losing a bit of pace, he's automatically going to drop deeper. And a clever team will say, look, he's 15 yards in behind the rest of them. We can pick pockets here in the gap and get the wingers in. And then you're keeping players on side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's probably a good thing you're going into the 6 maybe if you're feeling like that.
I actually told him at the end of last season, I said, just have a look at it. And I remember Pete saying, what do you mean? I says, I'm after getting caught out there at least.
Pete's a good lad, isn't he?
He's
he's a gentleman.
Really nice man. I said, just have a look at it because
he's a great player too.
Who was it, Limmy?
Pete's a good player, yeah.
Young Ryan lad up top for Dalman.
Liam.
It was like
They have 3 or 4 lads who are rapid.
Runner, like.
Yeah.
Wiley Coyote trying to catch him.
So he's rapid.
Oh, he's like a bullet.
Ball feet, could do either side as well.
Like. A young Joe Dorn nicked the ball off me.
Keelan Lacey's fast. Sir Danny Thompson's a bullet.
Yeah. Like,
you know, the small little dynamic players.
Try catch young Ryan. At nothing. Like.
Yeah.
And you think he buried it. Yeah, he did. He scored that night, you know, like, he buried it. So, like, I knew myself then that night I was there. Because I was going to costume games. And I believe I did in some of them. But
really?
Oh, yeah. But I don't think someone I don't think someone would want to say it to me, but they know it, like, you know, the sort of way.
And that's the presence you have in the team.
But I think this year I played freebooters in a friendly. That's the only game I think I played centre half. The rest have been in the 6. And it's been all good feedback since.
Enjoy it.
And Jamie Lawler now was in with us on the management team.
Yeah.
And he tell you straight out if you're doing bad, good. If you're lazy, anything like. And I've asked him straight out and he goes, no, he says you're doing alright. He said if you weren't, he said I tell you straight out, he says.
I appreciate that though.
Do you know? Yeah, but that's what
don't be telling me lazily. Well, you know yourself though, Bob.
No, you would. Like,
you know.
You're the first to know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I kind of stopped the whole thing of showing the players and that to make a mistake. Or they're the first to know, like.
Yeah.
No, if he's an idiot and he still thinks he's deadly after making 20 mistakes, then you have the argument.
Yeah.
But if a player makes a mistake, be it a bad pass, a missed tackle, a foul throw, why are you shouting at him? Sure, he knows. Like,
I used to roar in like that, Podge, but now I'm just like, if a player does that on the field, I watch his reaction.
Yeah.
I have to go and get it back, or if he goes,
out you come.
that's it. You're fish hooked now for a second. Fish.
Oh yeah, no.
Look, you're being spoken anyway. Podge give him close line there with the speaker. Look, the WWF podcast
over the microphone. How do you think you'll take the favourites tag in that first division? Do you think that's your favourites?
The people we brought in, we've a really, really strong squad. I don't like to put favourites on it because I think boys will buy into that. And you know yourself, you could go somewhere. Like, who did we play last year? Slaney. We played Slaney at home last year. And same thing, went into the game, heavy favourites, thought we were going to walk it. Thumped us 3-0. The 3 chances and scored the 3 of them. We could have been there for 2 weeks and we wouldn't have scored.
One of them games.
But stuff like that.
Keeps you grounded though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, keeps you grounded, like. Or even at the start of the year, we played Mill away in the play, I think it was. It was actually my first game back with them.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, I'll see what way the boys approach games. Do you know? Because they're all young lads, like.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm the oldest by about 12 or 13 years.
Go away.
Yeah. Shane Aylward was there. Aylward was my only grace, like. Aylward's.
Yeah, seen the squad
finished now.
He does a bit with 35s in the B team, like.
Is that so? The gap is about 12 years.
Yeah. About
it's a very young squad.
I know it's a young squad, but I didn't realise there was.
Sorry, Luke. What's Luke Murphy? Luke Murphy, 25.
Luke was born in 98.
Same as Eric, isn't
26.
he? Yeah.
Sorry, Luke would be the closest to me.
Yeah, so it is 12 years. I joke.
All right. I was looking at the sky there.
See the squirrel in the head.
It's 8 years.
Yeah, Luke would be the closest to me then, like. But just back on that point,
go on.
I went out and, do you know, like, we were out there warming up and I said, right, I'm just going to see what way they approach it, like. And next thing, the Mill Celtic lads came out and they were doing their warm up and you could hear a few of the boys saying, we have this one already and they're not up for this, and you know what I mean, walk in the park, and they thumped us. I think it was 6-1, I think it was.
They won that place.
Thumped us.
This year or your first year back? Your first year back, sorry.
They went on to win that plate, didn't they?
Yeah, they won the plate, yeah. They thumped us 6-1. And I said it to the boys, I think the following week at train. I said, you had Mill raw off. Before the ref even came out on the pitch, I said, I said, if you keep at that crack, I said, we'll end up with nothing. And we did. You know what I mean? And I fully believe we thought we had more games won before the Bobs even kicked, like.
Yeah. But isn't that like telling of that actual division, like?
Oh yeah.
Do you know?
It's tough. Like, people think because it's Division 1, it's not. It really is tough, like.
Like, you're probably better off. Like, I'd say Dolman are delighted they haven't got the favourites tag. I'd say Slaney and Ballymurphy and Mill even are delighted that, look, there's no light on us here. We don't, you know, we just have to go and beat
them. There is a light on Phoenix, but it's deservedly so, I think. Like, there was super bunch of players,
is, like, but,
you know what I mean? But like, Bobby is right.
Try harder against you then, like.
Of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, we're away at Ballymurphy now this Sunday, and that's going to be a dog fight.
If you get 3 points out there, it's an achievement.
It's a dog fight, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You should be getting a trophy for beating him out there.
Yeah, true.
They're hard bet, man. They're hard bet out there. Yeah.
You got to be Korean Clee, should be given the trophy. That's a fact.
We're going down there, at least 15 years, up and down to Ballymurphy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And man, we had Thomas on here, he's...
passion, isn't it?
Rocky.
Yeah.
Nice lad, yeah, really is.
But they hate you.
Oh yeah,
not you personally, no.
Oh, no, probably do.
You know, anyone who comes in there, that's the enemy. Like, you're the Russian in a Rocky film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They hate you, and that's it. Do you know, it's
some battles down there. Like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Where do you see? I know the club has land and all that. What's the progression, Bobby? What's the next steps? You're fundraising like mad. There's a lot of work going in behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Has the sod been turned? What's happening?
Got a big grant there as well, didn't it?
Yeah, only there last week. They got a grant for 165,000. That's for the groundworks and just the drainage alone, like.
Yeah, it's crazy money.
So they're.
So it's on that new road, is it, Bob?
Yeah.
Where that building is.
Where the school was.
Autistic school is there.
Yeah,
Sapling's
right behind that.
Oh, is that where it is? Right, okay.
So it's actually an absolute ideal location for a soccer
match. It really is. Do you know what I mean? Like the mountains of land over there.
Yeah.
Across from Rossmore View, there.
You know, behind Fruhill Manor.
Just
right behind that.
Oh, yeah.
So it is. It looks like a big area as well, you know what I mean?
How much land is there on it?
I'm not sure the size. I don't know how much land is there exactly, like. But I think there's...
Well, it is yours, right? It is.
Yeah.
But they have a planned thing for a car park, full-size Astra, and a training pitch at the minute, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they have that.
Oh, it's going to be AstroTurf.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The shock pad Astra. I think when it's all done, it's be like 500k, I think, for the whole job when it's done. Like. Somebody, use the shock Astra, no?
I can tell you now, it's going to be more than 500k.
Probably, yeah. But the way our prices are going.
So the Astra on Pats was 500k.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to change the pellets there, don't you? The rubber. Yeah, the cork. They're going illegal, isn't they?
Are they?
2 years' time, I think, yeah.
Go ahead.
Any of the AstroTurf that has the black pellets on it at the moment, they'll be illegal because they're cancerous, they say.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm nearly sure that's right. And they'll be changed to like cork of a wine bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Small little bits
Makes
of them,
sense, yeah,
rather than rubber pellets.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big job to drag them off. Like, to have a machine down there that it's like a quad or something has a yoke in the back and just drags them off. I don't know, but yeah, it's they're expensive. Tell you what's the shock pad, Astro? Tell you what that was, like a trampoline or something, is it?
I remember playing one up in Dublin about 2 or 3 years ago at Cretty Yard. Who did we play against?
Is this the one where Badger and Billy weren't loading the pitch?
No, or was it that one? It could have been
like no runners on the Astra.
Yeah, I think it was.
Wouldn't let the lads on.
But it was like
no runners in the Astra.
It's so different to playing on normal Astra, we'd say. Like I'd always be crippled after the game.
Yeah,
be back everything.
Astra.
Yeah, but after this, nothing. Like no pain. No, it's like playing on grass, we'd say. You know what I mean? So soft, even on your foot. Like even to walk on it is perfect.
I was on one, Bobby, in UL the Kennedy Cup years ago. It was the rugby pitch. That's shock at it is a different feel under it. It is like it is actually like walking on soft ground.
Yeah, it really is like.
So, no, it's not. Like it's not as if your foot goes down it, but it's just like you're not walking on concrete, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
you know, it's actually good. What and any time.
I was only talking to PJ the other day. He said they're meeting with the Laois and Carlow councils this week.
Yeah.
To apply for more funding, and then he said just hoping to get started as quick as they can. They've no set date yet to start.
The man puts in a horror amount of work.
Crazy hours.
PJ.
Yeah.
Like there's loads of them over there. Ray Pearson's done some other work.
Donna Byrne.
Minnick, Donna Byrne. Bernard O'Shea's meeting with companies to try to get funding for it. And try to get sponsors like around the pitch and all that.
Yeah, the signs,
Try to get all that done.
Yeah.
People doing crazy work over there.
It'll be well deserved considering like they've been nomads for the last over many years, like, do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Do you know,
I think I'd take out a 25-year lease on it.
Yeah.
I think they're in their is it their 7th year? No, 4th year of it already, like.
Yeah, but there'd be no problem renewing that, like, once the time comes and all that crack. But it'd be great. It'd be great. Do you ever see a time where there's one team in Greg?
No.
Do you never think they'll amalgamate?
No, I don't want it. No. I don't think so.
Would you be further against it?
They're too big now, Patch.
Yeah, they're way too
big. Pats is a big club. Felix are a big club.
Do you know what it is, right? I look at Killeen and Kilcrews in the 2000s in the football, and if they had amalgamated, if there hadn't been a fallout, they would have won All Irelands. Do you know what I mean? I just think I know it'll never happen. I know it's a pipe dream, but like,
there's two in Bagnallstown as well. Kilree and Bagnallstown.
Yeah, I know, but no disrespect to Kilree or Bagnallstown, you're talking about completely different.
No, but that's a small little town, like. But
Papa, stop trying to go against it. I'm trying to make it happen.
I'm making it awkward for you. I love making it awkward.
No, but I'm just saying, like, whatever about juveniles and all that, but imagine they actually came together at senior level.
Oh, you have a serious team.
Like, it'd be outrageous.
I can never see it.
Yeah, no, I can never see myself like.
I think it's good to have a bit of rivalry in there anyway.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Like, most of the boys on Pat's team as it is, like. Yeah. They're all nice lads, but it's good to have a bit of rivalry in around the place.
Oh, it's brilliant. But if time ever came, I don't know. I think it'd be something special, but it'll never happen, right? It's like Liverpool and Everton, sure, and Celtic and Rangers almost, nearly, isn't it? You know what I mean? Where do you see the club in 5 years?
Hopefully, back in the Premier, hopefully anyway. Hopefully competing for major honours in it as well. Like, there's the group of players there that'll be well up for it and well able for it as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it'd nearly suit that group of players better in the Premier, no disrespect anybody in Division 1. But do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of, soccer is better in the Premier. That's why it's the Premier, isn't it? Really, let's be honest about it.
Yeah.
But it'd suit the players that Felix have in the Premier, I think.
Yeah.
Like, but the hard thing is to get up, and it's not easy.
Oh no, it's not easy.
It's not easy. Like, you know that yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
It's actually,
we said it many times, Badger. This.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I agree 100%. But like, looking at the demographic of the group you have there, you mentioned they're so young. Like, it's probably a negative in the sense that lads need patience to progress.
Oh yeah.
So like, you know, say you get into the Premier eventually, be it this year or next year, whenever, because you are going to get there, right, at some stage. Them lads are still going to be they're still going to be under 25. And then if you go in and have say a mid-level season in the Premier, like, lads get impatient and frustrated, and that's where lads fall out. I think the important thing for you is to realise the age you are and the longevity you have, and to be patient. Like, and if I always refer to you, Papa, and Hanover winning that league. Yeah. Like, how patient were you?
Very, yeah.
Do you know, like, you're
frustrated, but it's not easy. That's what I'll say to you. It's not easy.
But even in that journey for you, like, lads would have left you, like Paul Core, Hennessy in goal.
Yeah.
You know, you would have lost. I don't think Robbo played much in the final year.
No, but the important thing we were doing was just picking up trophies, though. Without like, 1 year we won the 3 cups, and we beat Pats and Walking Crete in the 3 different finals.
Yeah.
Then we won the Carlow Cup the year after that. Like, bet on the league the last game of the season twice.
Yeah. But you still need to be to get that Premier. Yeah. You know, you still need to be super patient, and wouldn't be a worry or a concern, but it'd be something that I'd understand if it didn't go well. I'd be like, you know, because obviously a lot of them lads, like Jack Byrne, like I've said this in the podcast before, Jack Byrne's the best juvenile I've ever seen play the game, ever.
He's very, very good.
I don't know how a lad didn't make it. I don't know how he never got an opportunity or a chance. I know he played League of Ireland and all that, but for me, he's the last of a dying breed, Jack Byrne. As in the way he plays, like, street footballer. Like, he could easily do 10 years Premier of Felix, but in that time of 10 years, he might be called into leash.
Yeah, that's the only pull, like, on it. Like,
you know, so that's what I mean in relation to patience. So it'd be easy for him to say, we came third, we won an old shield, but I'm going to play for Laois now. Like, I'd love to see that group come to a stage. Say, for instance, look at, say, Clonmullion in a tie. Like, they have an unbelievable group of players there that just play for that club.
Yeah.
And I know a few of them have went into different clubs during the because they're summer soccer, right? So they went in during the winter, but they've stayed so tight and close together. Like, I think
they're a top outfit too, isn't it?
100%. But I think Felix are on par with that and could potentially get to that level. But they need to stay together, be strong together, and be patient.
But the thing with most of them is most of them are actually friends.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, they really are. Most of them, like, you always see them. I'd always bring the dog for a walk. Like, it'd always be out around the gap there in Oakley Park. Like, the whole lot of them nearly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good thing, though.
Like, oh yeah,
that's absolutely a good thing. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Most of them play Gaelic together. They'd always go for a drink together.
Yeah.
Might be Brennan's or the Thatch or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, they're really close. Like, really are. I'm just the outsider coming in there. You know I mean?
No, you're not. The old man is a
But you know what it is as well, and I want to make this point. I nearly forgot. A lot of them have been Felix for life. Like, a lot of them lads have only played for Felix.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like, a lot of them. Like, when usually you were looking at kind of a Felix group and you had them played somewhere else.
Yeah, no, they're
like John O'Shea. I know Scott and that was at Pat's, but for them couple of years, but they were always only Felix.
Yeah.
Jack Byrne.
The Dorgan or Aaron. I think Ben played with Hanover.
Ben played with Hanover, yeah.
And they walked beat. But I think Aaron is
he's the same as Scott, right? They were only Felix. Do you know? So there's like, that's another factor as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Look, I as I said, if you go back down through the episodes for the Youth Cup final, I think it's only great for Greg Cullen, as you mentioned, to have potentially 2 Premier clubs there. And
absolutely, yeah.
Like, there's no animosity really.
There's not. Like,
do you know what I mean? There genuinely isn't. It's just two fucking soccer.
There might have been years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
The Feast teams I played in fucking 10, 15 years ago. But like, whenever we played Pats, like, and Pats lads knew this. I guarantee you they'd be in the dressing room going, they're going to look to come out and kill us now.
Yeah.
And we tried
physical.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You get two lads sent off and Pats would dance around you then for 85 minutes and thump you 6-0.
Did you play the day that who was over you? Chap from O'Mellick. He was in the college.
Being good?
Yeah. Did you play that day down at Pats, no?
He played with Creedy, did he? He played with Creedy.
Yeah, I think years ago, yeah.
Played 3 at the back. I think you were in the...
I must have been, because I played under him, yeah.
But he came out and he just took the aggression away from me. Like, he just took... Like, there was no...
Let's play football.
Yeah. I think we won 5-0 or something.
Could have... No, I don't remember.
But the year before that, I remember scoring in the last minute to equalise. Mickey Condren scored a goal in the last minute up in the school pitch to equalise. And in the return fixture, it was actually the day that Colin Dorn hurt himself, was that match against Pats.
Oh, yeah. I'm done with that, yeah.
So we were 3-0 up, and he came back and drew the game 3-all.
Yeah.
Like, they were absolute
games,
they were unbelievable, man.
He was very good as well, Colin Dorn.
Yeah, Colin was brilliant.
Funny,
Free kicks and that.
Yeah.
Ambrose is Ambrose very good as well.
Did he play much soccer, Ambrose?
No, not really. Now and again he come in and
play a bit.
Yeah, play a bit. Only for like a month or two.
Yeah, he played a few games against us in the plots. Jesus, player he was. Very athletic, you know.
Yeah. Nice lad as well.
Colin was better than him though.
Soccer?
Colin was brilliant. Really was.
Well, Colin played up front as well.
Out on the wing.
Was he?
Cut in on his left peg and he'd
forget about it.
Yeah. He'd left fly.
Yeah, he's very good. But anyway, you think in 5 years' time you'll have your own ground. Do you see yourself staying involved in the club?
Yeah, I'd like to think so, yeah.
Coach, manager?
I'll play for... No, maybe not that yet. I'll play for as long as I can until the wheels fall off, as I say, but like I know myself when it's time to pack it in, like, you know what I mean?
What do you think will be the trigger there for you? To jack it in?
Just when it becomes like effort for me to even do it, you know what I mean?
Are you sore after games now?
Yeah, the knee's starting to... Game on a Sunday, I can't walk on a Sunday nearly, like.
Go away.
Yeah, I'd be crippled now at home. But then the Monday gets better, then Tuesday's grand.
Right.
And I can be able to train on it, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Friday, Saturday, perfect. After a game on a Sunday, then I'd be...
Do you think it's the Astro?
No, I have just tendinitis in me.
Oh, have you got your right? Okay.
I had to get the brace for it, like.
Yeah.
And that does wonders for me.
Stone Cold Dowling.
Yeah. Could be starting something.
He's going to open a can of beer as well.
Yeah, open it there, will you? Just pop open a can of Foster's. Like.
I didn't realise you were hurting so much.
Yeah. I was in the gym there one of the days, just doing a bit of work on my leg.
Dropping off post, were you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't come to Farrell is at home laughing now over this straight away. Look at him, look. That's been in the gym for an hour and a half and it's only 1 o'clock.
But I just got a twinge in my knee and thought nothing of it. And a couple of days passed and I said, that's getting worse. So I went to, who did I go to? Johnny Lawler. And Johnny told me to have tendinitis in it and done a bit of work on it and felt a lot better. Like, I went to go run on it then a couple of days after that and could barely run from here to the front door there, like.
Go ahead.
No, brutal. Went to Damien Sheen then, and in fairness, just Damien gave me a few simple techniques. Said I'm running too, have to stand up more straight when I'm running. And he said I just have to stretch out my leg every day, hamstrings and that. Does wonders for it.
Damien's top class.
Would you consider getting the recovery boots or anything like that?
No. It's not really me, like.
Oh, it's not for you.
No.
What are you like off season, Bob?
Now, sure, I'm doing stuff now that I should have been doing 15 years ago. Like,
were you at Malone? Were you at Malone for a while?
Yeah, I've done a bit of PT with Malone, but I should have been doing that 15 years ago. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Malone would get you right, wouldn't he?
Oh, he's deadly, very good. Like, but no, I'd always go to the gym. I'd always try to look after myself. Now, you know what I mean.
Eating habits,
good in stages. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, I try to eat as well as I can during the week. No, Saturday and Sunday, like a few pints and that. You know what I mean.
Are you a big drinker?
I go more Sundays than that.
Brennan's?
No, Tatch mainly. Brennan's down again, yeah. But Tatch mainly.
Would you go for a few more Sundays?
I would, yeah.
Is there a good culture there with that group that's in Phoenix?
There is actually.
Brilliant.
We had, when we played All 4 Celtic there a couple of weeks ago,
yeah,
they said about going down to Brennan's after it, and I think the whole team was down there. A couple of youths were even down there.
Good.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deadly, like, great night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, no, there's that culture there with them as well, like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's important to socialise as well, you know, become stronger in the field, I think. Then.
Team that socialise together.
Win together.
I know, yeah. I believe that myself, like. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't have been a massive drinker, though, would you? You wouldn't have been one for, like, in your younger days, you wouldn't have been a massive drinker, would you?
I know, would have been, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would have never said that about you.
Like an old sup, yeah.
I know in Manchester you hopped off cans at 16 years
I was for that.
Yeah. Remember one of the questions? Why didn't ask Podge why didn't we win?
That was it.
You're here now.
You kept saying it to me in work.
You're here now, Bob. Why didn't we win it?
Ask Podge about the story about Manchester.
Yeah.
Go on, please.
That was good, wasn't it?
That was good. Yeah. That was brilliant. But
some experience.
We made it to the quarter final, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Podge came down in the back of the bus when we were going back, like, and he was like, "No, boys, big match tomorrow. Come on, like, you know." Behave yourself.
Bear in mind, though, I was 21.
Yeah.
I was really young, like.
Yeah.
And we were like, "No bother, Podge, no hassle, no bother." We went down. There was a shop down the bottom of the road. So we used to go down there with the empty kit bag, fill it with drink. Trevor Marley had a bit of a beard, so we sent him and the guests
Yeah.
And
cans and fags.
I'll never forget.
16 years of age.
Unbelievable.
Could have been 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Remember, we were all, we had a big common room down the bottom of our complex, like, we were all sitting there drinking, and never forget, remember this circled window was in the door.
Yeah.
Next thing I remember looking over, and he said, "Boys, there's Podge." I said, "What?" I said, "There's Podge." Next thing Podge bursts in the door. Lads, for fuck's sake. Just walks out.
Sure, what can I do?
What can you do? What can I do? Damage is done, Podge.
Yeah. That was a good team, though, Bobby.
That was very good. Remember Alan Keogh?
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
Brian Quinlan,
deadly. Yeah.
Lawrence.
The scouts came to look at Alan Keogh, remember that?
Yeah.
You got put on the main pitch. One of the games, if you got put on the main pitch, it was on either for the final or if somebody was looking at you, wasn't it?
Like an advertisement or something.
Yeah.
And
showcase.
we were meant to play one of the
Who's Alan Keogh? I don't know that.
From Ballylina.
Oh, right.
Deadly.
Was he? Yes.
Oh, deadly.
There, yeah.
Playing centre back, wasn't it?
Centre back, yeah. Unbelievable.
Great lad to take a free kick. Bury it. Nearly burst the ball, so
Yeah.
he was deadly. So he was.
It's a great side.
Deadly.
That was we should have won the double that year, really.
Who else did we have there? Smullen was playing, wasn't he?
Smullen was on the bench. Smullen was in and out. Anto was there. Trevor, I thought Trevor was brilliant.
Yeah,
Trevor for me was one of the best centre halves at that age. Like he's as big as he is
Trevor
now.
Collins?
No, Trevor Marfley.
Oh, there's a bit of Pat Speed.
He's down there at Pat Speed. Sure, he's mental. Sure, he falls in 2 seconds like he's lunatic. But he was very good juvenile.
Yeah, he was.
Enda O'Rourke.
Enda, yeah.
Sevi.
Yeah. Razor, yeah. Played with a broken nose one day. Remember that?
Who? Enda?
Razor, yeah. Played down in Patson and kicked him in the face. He went down for a low ball with his head, like, and kicked him straight in the face. You could hear the crack. He just got up and just wriggled his nose like that. No, I'm grand. And played on the rest of the game, like at 15, 16.
Hardy bit of stuff.
Oh, yeah, very strong. Yeah. Fran Doug was a goal machine as well, wasn't he?
Fran was handy.
Fran used to score 2 and he used to take him off before he get the hat trick.
Go ahead.
He'd come off snapping at me. Yeah, you haven't got a clue.
Yeah,
you said you're just throwing petrol in the fire there, but I'm going to take it off every time. But it was a good side. It was really fucking good side, to be fair.
Stretford that year, wasn't it?
Stretford a quite good team. Collie Quigley,
Marty Daigle.
What's his name? Cavanagh centre half.
Oh, James. No,
was it James. Be a brother-in-law, Dominic Burns.
What's his name? He's over in Australia.
Yeah. He was very, very, very good.
Jamie Bulger. Jamie
Cavanagh. That's it.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, very good team as well. Like,
on teams, Bob, you're at that stage. Best 11 that you share the pitch with. Talk to me.
Right. There's been a few now. So there has, but I had a she, but youngest daughter ripped it up on me literally before I came out the door.
Doing a lot of damage, didn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. He sent me a video drawn all over the curtains. Just wallpaper.
Apples of fall
With a Sharpie marker. Straight the place.
Yeah. Left the York in the kitchen on the table. Came back in there. It was in about 40 pieces.
One daughter?
Two
daughters?
2, yeah. Fia and Ella, yeah.
2 lunatics.
Yeah. Chalk and cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What age are they, Bob?
Fia's 5 and Ella's just gone 2.
So
she is,
Fia started school?
Yeah.
Just gone?
Out in Collection there now.
Oh, great.
Loves it.
Yeah.
So she goes, after finding her feet really quick in there.
Did they make her team, yeah?
We don't sell them prams here. What's this? Adventures in Babysitting here.
That was sponsored by Mother Care, that section. What shape you playing?
I was doing a 3-5-2.
3-5-2.
Brilliant.
So in the goal, I went with chops.
Yeah, brilliant.
The chops for most of me career, like, you know what I mean, and very good in his day.
Chops is brilliant.
Yeah, you're very good.
Big unit, man.
Big and good. Great.
He won us.
Great pair of hands.
I think he won us 3 or 4 cup finals, I think, on Pennos.
7.
Easy, like.
Go
you know what I mean? But he used to do a thing where funny, he was standing in the goal, but he used to shake the net. So he was standing in the goal, he'd be shaking the net from side to side.
For penalties, like.
Yeah.
Goal would be rocking.
No way.
But the refs used to never stop it. I don't know why. And
how
he's standing behind the line and he grabbed the net.
Yeah.
And he just shake the net like that.
As the man's putting on the ball.
Yeah, and the goal would be
go away.
There's distraction straight away.
away. And so he saved more penalties, and he's the only goalie and all that ever got booked for taking a piss in the back of a goal and everything. So he was had to sorry about that one, chop. So I had to tell you.
Where was that?
I think it was against Newark up in Dipness. More than sure. It was either the last year of youths or first year after youths.
Yeah.
I think he got hurt and Jimmy Parr was kicking out the balls for him.
Yeah.
Next thing I think we were losing. We were losing 3 or 4-0 or something. And next thing, look back, there was chaps at the back of the goal having a slash. I can't remember who was referencing to this day. I'm don't blow the whistle like mad out with the yellow card.
Could have called the guards.
Yeah. I was stuck between.
He's in the right grounds, doesn't he?
Yeah. I was stuck between chops and Zach.
Zach's very good.
Zach was
Zach
brilliant. Kawasaki there. We used to call him.
He's in Bunclody now.
Bunclody, yeah. Kind of Bunclody, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Zach was very good.
Some spring, Bobby.
Jazzy was.
Jesus Christ.
Brave as a line as well, lads.
I remember the first year I had him with the Oscar trainers, used to tell him, stop coming for every throw. Because he'd come out past the penalty spot, up over Bobby.
Yeah.
And
keep on.
That's
all you heard.
Yeah. But he's fair springing him, but he used to come too far.
He won that Oscar trainer for you. He made an unbelievable save that day.
Man the match.
Yeah.
He did get man of the match, actually.
Did
you play that match, Bob?
Yeah, second half that day, yeah.
Brilliant.
But, so went with chops in goal.
He caught me rotten that day. Remember that the next day?
Oh yeah.
Man, it's funny.
Go on.
Tell that now.
Go for it.
So we were down...
we were singing one. We were in
Carpenter's at
first. This is the Monday?
This was the Monday.
Okay.
I came down about 1 or 2 o'clock there on it since 7:30 that morning. So I came down and sure, he was giving me stick all day. But we're just like all in good fun, like about Lord, about
all he did was laugh. That's all he did.
About anything. Anything
slaughtering him all day. And I had an audience. He was dead.
And we went down to Ewings then, wasn't it?
On the Ewings, yeah.
Pa drove by in the Primus there. Remember we loaded it. Remember that Mickey Friend was in the boat and everything.
About 15 of us in the car. Yeah. Sardines in a tin.
Into Ewings anyway. Next thing kicks off again, slant me, and he was heading to the Jacks, and I said to him, by the way, what do you call Wendy? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, have you got a name for her? And he goes, yeah, I call her Hun. He said, alright. Left his phone on the counter.
No way.
I said to him, he hardly has the phone locked. Next thing, swiped it. No phone lock on it. Scroll down. Sure enough, the phone is Hun. Rang her. And was like, she answered the phone, hi babe. And I said, alright Hun, how are you?
You were drunk.
She was like, everything alright? He says, no Hun. I said, you may come get me. She says, I'm in a bad way here. I'm nearly getting sick and everything. I need to go home. I hadn't had enough. Do you know what I mean? Can't take it anymore. Like, okay, I'll be right down. Where are you? I'm down in Ewings there. Please hurry and all that, you know. Okay, I'm on the way. He left the phone back down on the counter. She was in the hurls laughing. Next thing, he comes.
I come out of the side. I was like
dancing from the toilet.
Yeah.
Starts back,
Papa fashion.
Starts back into it again with the skitting and all that. And next thing, we were just there, laughing our arse out. Next thing, the phone rings. Next thing, who is it? Oh, here she is. What?
I'm outside.
I didn't ring you. No, I didn't. I didn't ring you.
I didn't ring you.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm outside. You rang me a minute ago. Say you're in bits. I didn't ring you. I looked around. He was in the stitches laughing.
Next thing, he went out the door home. We were cheerio.
You had to go. Good enough. So couldn't I come down for that?
It's the only time we ever got him. The only time we ever got him.
He's a hard one to get, all right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Funny.
Bob. Brilliant. Back three.
When we Keane Dowling right back.
Right at the tree?
Yeah, right at the tree. Sure I can say about Keane, he's
brilliant.
Deadly, like.
Yeah.
Ever since he was 16, ever seen him down playing, I think it was Pat's actually. He was 16, he was brilliant. You know what I mean? And sure, he's still flying it out, like. Went with Dyler in the middle. Played with Dyler for about 10 or 12 years.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby was brilliant.
Quite good.
Unbelievable.
Really good,
player.
like.
Yeah. Very underrated soccer player, actually.
Wears his heart on his sleeve, like. Even the day we won the Shield final with Fees, I think he got man the match against Shield.
Right, yeah.
He was brilliant. Like if you throw a cannonball in the air, he could jump up and stick the nose.
Yeah, he would, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Very strong.
Very strong. Yeah, an animal. Sure, he's looked after himself all his life.
Yeah.
Like. Do you know? The styler. Then Craig, left back. I with Craig Yard for about 4 or 5 years. Sure, you know yourself.
He's excellent, isn't he? Yeah.
Solid.
Savage back three.
Solid outside he was. Never has a bad game really.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's why they're named in all these teams all the time, that they're just consistent week in, week out.
Most of the money, hasn't he?
Craig, Davey, Dean Kelly, most of them, they're all made the teams. Dickie.
Sitting then to have played against him a few times when I was with Feeks. When he was younger was Mikey Byrne.
Oh yeah.
Mike used to play in there for Cray Yard. He was brilliant.
Very good.
Brilliant. Still is good. Do you know what I mean? But when he was like early 20s, he was dead.
He was very quick, wasn't he?
Oh, he was, yeah.
And never pull over tackle.
The first time I played against him, I thought to myself, lovely, be grand, handy day here today, you know, a bit of size on him, like, do you know what I mean?
Well, it's a proper shift you're doing there.
He killed me, like, do you know what I mean? Mikey there, on the right side, I've only played with this lad for just a little over a year, but I have to go with Jack Byrne out there.
Right wing back?
Yeah.
What do you think of Jack?
Brilliant. And I think if he puts his mind to it and puts the time and effort in, as with Joe said, I think he could go League of Ireland. If he wanted to.
He's extremely talented.
If he wanted to, like. And I told him one night, coming home from Brennan's for a change, I told him one night, I said, I think you're playing the wrong sport. He goes, what do you mean? I said, look, I know, like, his family's big gaff.
Yeah, he's big gaff.
Terrible nice people as well. But I said, you should give it a go. Do you know, see what happens. Said,
especially at that age.
If you try it and it doesn't work out, you say, right, fine. It didn't work, fair enough. But I said, I think you're playing the wrong sport, lad. I know he's good at Gaelic as well, don't get me wrong, but I think if he put his mind to it, he could.
He's bubbly too, isn't he? He's bouncing on
Yeah, he is, Like he was in back training there last night since the seniors lost on
Was he
Sunday.
back already?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And ran the show like in the games. Do you know what I mean? I can hear him.
Just little 1-2s around the corner, little bounces, you know, a little drop of the shoulder.
Switch on your arse, like.
He's brilliant.
You know what I mean?
He's brilliant.
I put Jack in.
Does he have the drive to go, do you think?
He's a drive for sport, right?
Yeah.
But has he got it for soccer?
I think gas still too much of a pull for him at the minute.
Okay. Do you know that? This is what I'm saying to you about patience. Do you know that'll change, like? And I actually think for soccer and Carlow in general, I think it's changing. I think you're going to find a lot of lads are going to, especially with Saturday night games and Friday night games.
They're a big
with
plus,
with the league after progressing.
They are a good plus, aren't they?
Yeah, very good.
And even we played our first league game Sunday. The linesman is such an addition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's such an addition. Honest to God, it was brilliant.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying to you.
It makes Rasher's job. Rasher refereed the game on Sunday and made his job just easier.
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to do offsides when you're on your own.
Yeah.
And get them right. So it just takes away. It was a great idea.
But
look, it worked Sunday.
This is all the progression, right? I just think it's going to get to a point where it's going to be at. I think it's on the way to something big in Carlow, the Premier and Carlow League in general. I genuinely do. And I think that's what I'm saying about the patience thing. I think if that group, let's just say any talented group, has patience and stays together for a while, I think it'll pay dividends.
Oh, big time, yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
He's right. I would never play him right wing back though. It's a strange one.
I should put him anywhere, like, you know what I mean?
Would you not give him a front row in the two, no?
No, because I have two other lads in there now that I do just as good a job, like.
Fair enough.
Who's picking the team, Matt? Relax there.
Poppy, this is our podcast. You're on my side here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Can you come back over to the room, Papa, please? Go on, Bob.
Just in front of Mikey then in the 10 I put Dean Kelly. Sure. What can you say about Dean?
Yes.
Like, do you know what I mean? Only played him for a year in the walk, but it's brilliant, like.
Another lad similar to Jack. Do you know? I know the patience he doesn't apply to him because he's won it all. But in relation to, like, what's Dean, born in 97, I want to say?
He's the same as Eric, yeah. He's my nephew Eric.
Like, he still has time if he really wanted it.
And I think
he's definitely good enough to play League of Ireland, you know what I mean? That's a given, like.
And he should
Premier, by the way.
Premier, yeah.
And he should, for himself.
Yeah.
Like, I know the Oak Faithful wouldn't be best pleased if he left, you know what I mean? But
I think they'll understand as well.
Like I mean that they wouldn't want to lose him, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's such a big player for them, but
he makes them tick, doesn't he?
Sure, you'd have to give it a go. He's deadly.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would begrudge him.
Oh no,
you know, even lads in the walk.
You'd go and watch him, Podge, being honest.
You would, yeah.
You would if he's playing in Wexford or even what's Dublin, an hour away now in the motorway.
Yeah,
you'd go up and watch the game.
He's such a nice lad as well. Like
you would. He's a great lad.
Such a nice
great
lad,
time for.
And this is said about him the whole time. an excellent football mind.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's not dope. Like, he knows the game.
We had a great chat with him. James McGrath ran a marathon for his niece. And there was a function down in Carpenter that night for James when he came home from the marathon, and all his work buddies are there. So I had to come to a great chat with Dean, but he's so intelligent. Like he knows his soccer. Like,
yeah,
good lad.
He definitely is that. So is Jack right of the three in midfield?
Yeah.
So you're playing a 6 and Jack's is in front of
6 2 10s.
Okay, I got you. I thought you were playing Jack right.
Oh, sorry, right, no.
Mikey's a 6 and Jack and Dean is ahead of him.
Yeah.
No, Jack's out on the right. Then of two 10s, we'd say.
Oh, Bobby, you're absolutely...
Are you alright, bud?
Hieroglyphics.
3-5-2.
Yeah.
So your back three is named.
Yeah.
So you're 6.
So who's in the 6?
Mikey.
And
so you've 2 8s or 2 10s ahead of that.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Is Jack one of them?
Or Jack's one of them. Sorry.
Yeah,
Jack and Dean.
Jack and
Dean. Yeah.
Yeah, and then now you have the 2 wingers, 2 fullbacks now. Yeah.
Do preparation, Bob. It's episode 26, man. Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Go on anyway.
So on the left side, just to get him in, was Bogger Scully.
Oh yeah.
Growing up, he was deadly.
He was on Lockies as well. He was on Lockies, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, he was some player.
He was unreal. Remember the goal he got against
strong chap
down in Mosney?
Yeah, remember the back heel? The back heel.
Indoor soccer.
I never forget, we were playing Monaghan, and you were actually outfield for that, weren't you? Yeah, I was outfield for that,
yeah.
And
you had a good time that weekend as well, didn't you?
That was very good, yeah. I had to play some lockdown, so
remember that? That's what you won't tell that story, but anyway. Yeah, he was outrageous.
Brilliant. Do you know? She played up in Dublin and all. They came looking for him, like.
Yeah.
And down in Kilkenny, I think, as well.
Do
you know?
I heard of him, and then I played a few games against him. I was like, "Geez, this is a strong chap."
Yeah.
I clattered him now one time in a tackle, and I was like, didn't even make a finch on him. Like,
no.
He's a big, strong, but nice fella. I like him. Good lad.
Just played for fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just played for fun. Like, didn't care about shape, system, styles.
No.
Just went out and played as if he's playing his front green.
Feet for a big lad, didn't he? Like, he was, and equally as strong on both feet. Like,
built like a shit house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that back heel that day was outrageous.
It was outrageous, wasn't it? The manager set up a wall. I was like, don't mind him, he'll do nothing with this. And
ping.
He stepped over and flicked it up and just backheeled it around the wall, like into the
top corner.
It was unreal. Put
curl on the back heel.
Curl on the back heel.
I just walked away laughing. Like.
Yeah.
Kingpin.
An All-Ireland semi-final.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Remember one day Pump Doug, I was on the B team at the time, and Pump asked me to go up and play A team. They were playing Moon Celtic at home, but featuring the relegation fight, like. And if they lost, they had to. If they won, they were safe. But if they lost or drew, it went to the last game.
Right.
Up in the school, like, so that was grand. Pump asked me to play, went up and played. And we went 1-0 down, brought it back to 1-1, and then we got a pen out with about 5 minutes to go. Lovely. Ball was on the field, like, give him the ball, you know. Stepped up to take it. Dinky chipped it over the bar, missed it, and never get Pumped Doug. Put his hands in his head and walked out the school gate. But in the meantime, they took a quick kick out, caught us on the hop, and bet us 2-1.
Go away.
Oh,
and then I can't remember if Fees got relegated that year. I can't remember for the life of me, but like I said it to him after the game. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I had to try it," he said.
Relegation playoff. Penenka.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ended up in Lidl.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
What about the school, though? It was some place.
Oh, brilliant.
I used to love playing. I love playing over there.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. Why do they play there? No soccer there at all anymore.
No,
what's the story?
School is after
expanding, is it?
Expanding so much. They're out on the pitch. Like,
are they?
Like if they marked out the pitch, they could be right beside the wall of the school. Like.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realise that's why you stopped playing there.
And they have down at the back of the pitch, at the back wall, there's like a play area and all that now. So they can't play there anymore, like, at all.
It was quite a hard place to go play.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah,
Stilly.
You could, because it was so small. But then on the count, like when we used to go to Parkville and that space,
I know.
We were chasing shadows for 90 minutes. You know what I mean? You couldn't get near them.
Do you know why it's called Ibrox?
No.
Beside the Brody Church.
Beside Protestant Church.
Oh my
That's
God.
brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant.
I heard the best nickname ever at the weekend.
Oh yeah, you told me that. What was it?
Hang loose.
Who's Hang Loose?
That's what the lad in the tie. Friend of Silas. Why do you call him that? That's what you say, hey boys, hang loose. So his nickname is Hang Loose.
Hang loose.
Well, hang loose.
That's right. Bogger's on the right. Right wing back.
Left.
Right. Who's on the right wing back?
Just to get him in the team, Danny Dyle.
Bagnallstown?
Yeah.
Right wing back. Thank God you're not going into coaching.
You know what I mean? Just get him in. Like, Danny was unreal. You know what I mean? Like,
good player.
Workhorse.
Yeah.
An absolute workhorse.
Deceivingly fit as well.
Yeah. Remember we played New Walk on Cret Yard one day, and I think Badger had him playing in the 10 or in the 6-1 that we said just about Mark and Dino, like. And in fairness, we gave him a good speech before he went out, and it was the first game we ever seen Dean Kelly quiet, like.
Go ahead.
And I hounded him. He absolutely hounded him, and just it was because of that. That's why we won the game. Like he didn't give him an inch. Honest to God, no, Badger had him fired up.
It's not easy doing that though.
And I give Badger that. He had him like a madman going out there.
Yeah.
But not to go and kill him, just not give him an inch, and he didn't give him it. It's the first game, honestly, I ever seen Dino quiet, like, and there hasn't been many of them. You know?
No, it wouldn't be. No.
And what's that even then? 2 up top, is it?
2 up top.
2 up top, Bob.
2 up top. Sure. The first one is another Feast, man. That'd be Lee Salter.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
What can you say about Salter? Like, you know,
great finisher.
His goal machine.
Great to see him back playing as well.
It's brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
Always has been his whole life, like, you know, from younger age, and that's why we were so successful coming up from the B team with that. With him and Moocher up top.
Yeah,
banging Moocher power.
Moocher very underrated as well, wasn't he?
Didn't have much pace about him, but you gave him
super
20
finisher.
yards with a shot, and like he'd work the keeper, like. And he
big strong unit, isn't he?
Yeah, the boy used to get like 20 plus goals a season.
Yeah.
Every season, like coming up through the divisions, like. So Salter would be one, and the other one to be Graham Delaney.
Oh yeah,
Graham, yeah, love playing against Graham.
Gives you a hard time.
Yeah, but I love that about him though.
Yeah,
and he's dirty as well, like.
Yeah,
Graham can be nasty when he wants, and I don't mind that. I actually like that in a player. But just, and what he done for the Oscar trainers that year as well was
he's phenomenal.
Brilliant.
What did that mean? I think you're the first player we had on that won that Oscar trainer Ireland. Is he
Craig?
No, Craig.
Oh, we had Craig on. Sorry, but we didn't really ask about what did that mean to you, the Oscar trainers winning that All Ireland? Like, did it feel really fucking proper special? Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Did you understand the importance of it? Like,
yeah, like we had a WhatsApp. Remember the WhatsApp, sure? And everything was like we could make history here. You know what I mean? First Carlow team to ever do it, and we did, like. And it was absolutely.
But the whole build-up, Podge, to the week, and that was brilliant. It was, I had gone to a hotel at Kilkenny, myself and Eddie, and there was representatives of the Carlow League sitting at the top table with people, newspapers interviewing you. Like, it was like, geez, I feel like a fucking celebrity here. Yeah. But there was brilliant build-up to that, and then there was a great morale in the group as well. Like, there was no animosity. Like, I could walk in, I could skip a lad from Critty, a lad from New York, a lad from Hanover, Slaughter, something. Do you know what I mean? But it just, the whole morale in the group was brilliant, and I didn't feel like it was 5 or 6 different clubs. Just like it felt like a proper team, and that's what I did for each other.
Yeah, like while both of you there, like winning that Oscar trainer, right, which is a top level All Ireland. Do you think more could have been done from a publicity standpoint, from like local media or, you know, commerce or council, or like, because like
I think so.
I think he got a page and a half, like
page 10 or
very
something.
Minimal, yeah.
Page 10 or something, I think it was.
Like, you're after winning All Ireland there, lads.
Yes, crazy.
Do you know? And I said it to you as well before, to go back. Sorry to change the subject, but that Tom Begley Hanover thing won the All Ireland. But I remember before that when Newark won the 35s in Leinster. Should have got a postage stamp in the back of the Nationals. Like.
Yeah, that was Castle Villa, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like, surely more. And that was Newark versus Burn Celtic.
That's right.
Yeah, 2 Carlow teams in the Leinster final.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
Like, do you think, like, you know, I know I said there earlier that soccer's going to a place where it's never been and it's gone big thing, but you need all that media and that behind you as well, really, don't you? To prosper. Like, do you think
you don't need that, but like a lot of players like would share it on their social media pages and all that. But from like an Ashes point of view, you can only imagine if Airog won the senior championship football title, the club, sure it'd be all 10 pages.
Should be an extra national.
Do you know what I mean? Like that, and that's
be a pull-out,
it's probably not fair on the soccer lads.
I know we're kind of changing that ourselves here on this podcast, like, you know what I mean? And there's other podcasts, and it has grown from a social media, and the FI Connect and all that helps, like, but I don't know, I just think at that time, like, he won the All Ireland, you know, like, he should have got keys of the town, like. We
actually don't have, what do we get, Bob?
Oh,
we got
down in the hall,
in the town hall, we got a reception down there, civic reception.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
I didn't know that now.
On a Tuesday or Wednesday night or something.
That's right,
we all had the jackets on and all that. And
what includes, what's that?
It was just a civic reception to say well done on your achievement, like it was an All Ireland title you won.
Here's a sandwich and a cup of tea.
Yeah, that's basically all it was, and I got up to say a few words, and then I think
Cord, yeah.
Yeah, Cottle could have said a few words. Cottle Coughlin. Maybe, I'm not
Cottle
sure.
captain.
Cottle was the captain, wasn't he? Yeah, Craig was there my first year, and then I changed it up to second just to give it a chance.
Yeah.
So, but I'd always go a league champion now. Whoever the league champion is, the captain comes off. That's what they normally do. But
is there any update on this year's Oscars?
Heard nothing at all. Don't know. Okay. Someone actually texted me the other day.
Player?
Yeah. Said, "Did you hear anything about the Oscars? Are you doing it?" Or I said, "I don't know."
All right, okay.
So, look, they'll update it soon enough.
Do you have any honourable mentions, Bob, for that 11? Any lads that were close that didn't get in?
I'm sure like some Moocher power there, you know. Just playing with Moocher for years. Lads I played against, probably Wooly Byrne. Wooly was always good.
Yeah.
Do you know, Kevin Foley there at Ballymurphy used to give you a tough game years ago. Do you know, growing up or coming up through the years with playing against them, Kevin was always good. Like, do you know, he's really good finisher. Like, really good. And just listen to Rocky's podcast. I heard like that he's had an accident or something like that. Just like to wish him all the best there.
Recovery from surgery,
recovery and all that.
But his mentality, Bobby, is nuts. I remember walking up here to the studio with him, and he was like 4 weeks or 6 weeks after the surgery, and he said to me, I said, "What way are you?" Doctor told me that you're only supposed to be at like 30% now. I'm at 55%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they mightn't be the exact figures, but
yeah,
the mentality.
He was ahead, wasn't he?
Like, he wants to get back, even if it's only playing 35s. Like, he wants to get back.
Yeah, he was always good. He was always tough.
Yeah.
Who else? Like Ozzy.
Yeah.
Ozzy's another one.
Buds.
I only played Buds when Buds was 33 or 4. I think when I went out there, you know what I mean. So I didn't see him like in his.
Who was the goalkeeper? Was Jeff in goal when you were a Critty?
Yeah, Jeff was there for a year. Then John Dunphy from Arles. Sorry, he plays with Arles.
Oh yes, yeah.
Good John was good, yeah. John was good, yeah. I said I had Zach in. Zach was in goal for Newark. I can't think, which there's too many. You know what I mean?
There really is, and you remember, yeah.
Do you know, like,
I ask this to everyone, but why didn't you put yourself in it?
Oh, sure, Jazz, I can't put myself in it. Sure.
What? There's no rule to say you can't do that. What
you don't do that, though.
What is the complex?
You don't do it.
I'd be straight in it.
Sure, you don't do it.
Like, you know?
Who picks himself in their own team? Go out with it.
Yeah, listen back. I think lads definitely have put themselves.
I don't think that.
I don't think they have.
No.
Bobby, listen, we'll give you an outro in a few minutes, but I want to wish you all the best first of all, and it's great to get you on, and thanks for all the support you give us.
Broke over, you know this then.
No, but seriously, to be honest with you, you're like, I suppose it's a kind of a good story in the sense that you're extremely close but yet so successful, and the fact that you understand your roots and where you come from, and that you're humble enough to go back to play in Division 1, you know, with St. Felix, to kind of build something there, and the way Papa spoke about you as a kind of a leader and that, and you're only going to progress things there. I hope you come up with the Premier, because I think it'll make it a better place. I just hope you have an off day when you play St. Pat's.
Let's be honest, Podge.
Papa, it's that time.
Yeah.
It's time for Two Peas in a Podcast. Podge versus Papa, sponsored by Kelly Auto Repairs.
Podge versus Papa. Any idea what the score is from last week?
I think we're...
Bobby, what do you think of this segment?
Very good.
Do you like it, yeah?
Is Shane Dare still down the forfeit?
Shane Dare's in charge of it, yeah.
Why is he? What happened there?
I was talking to him.
Yeah.
I know,
what's his plans?
I put a few brainwaves in his
Did you?
yeah.
Nasty ones.
Yeah. Send Podge back to Manchester.
We're going to be sore, Podge. That's whoever loses. Oh, man.
What is it? I don't
know what it is. It's not finalised. I don't know what it is.
Hold on, let's just press pause for 2 seconds there.
I have to tell you now, but
how in the name of God can Shane Dare pick our forfeit?
Sure, he can.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
You might as well have asked Genghis Khan to pick the fucking forfeit for us there.
He sent me a picture last week. His sheet down at the work.
He is not.
The games, results. I'm all ready for this, Pop. Thanks for the roll.
So look,
he loves it.
It's 2-2. It's Desmond at the minute.
Desmond,
right?
2-2.
So that came from... Did you ever hear that before, Bobby? No. Did you not? No. There's a Twitter page called Desmond22, and if a game flashes up at 2-all, he tweets. Honestly.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's brilliant. I love it. Desmond. Dominic got one of the results spot on. Parkville 3, Bagnallstown 1. I went for a draw at it, and you went for 2-1 to Bagnallstown. So we got that one wrong. Cretty Ardburn Celtic, we got the result right but not the scoreline. So that was a point. In Walk and Vale, we got the result right, not the scoreline. And that was it. That's 2-all. And you had Hanover to beat Kilree 2-1. And that was obviously Desmond.
That was a 2-2.
Yeah. So this week, Papa.
Yeah.
Collection versus Newark, Wednesday, tomorrow night.
Where is it?
It's in Collection.
Oh, sorry,
I told you to look at these. I actually sent you these fixtures.
Don't do it. Just do it on the spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Collection versus Newark. Collection 1.
Right.
Newark 3.
Okay. I'm going to go with...
You've seen Collection.
Yeah, I don't think Collection score.
You don't think Collection score?
No.
Okay.
But I think Newark... I'll go 2-0 Newark. But I don't think it's going to be a 2-0 game, if that makes sense.
That's a stupid
What would you say, Bob?
I'm going to go 2-0 Newark, but it's not going to be a 2-0 game.
Thanks, Bob. What's like, Papa, can you go and take a medication or something and come back in and sort yourself out there? Jekyll and Hyde. Can you go and get Paul, please? Leave Pop outside. No, I think what I mean is that I think Collection will give it to them. If they bring the same intensity they did against us, I think Collection will make it very hard for them. But I think on the break, Newark will have too much quality and we'll get in behind and stretch them.
Yeah.
Go on. What you're thinking there?
No. I'm just you're probably right there on that. Yeah.
Thanks, Bob. Up yours, Papa. What do you think the score is going to be? We're going to do a guest one as well.
I'll do 3-1 Newark.
Cool. Pat's Hanover.
Just for all things.
Oh! Pat's Hanover.
I heard you have everyone back.
You do, eh?
You do.
Who?
Everyone that you have, it'll be available. So you always do it, sure.
What, against Pat's?
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
Turn up, you do.
You do, yeah. I'm going for a 2-2.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're going for Desmond. Brilliant. I think Pat's... I'm going to go 3-1 Pat's.
Cocky fucker.
No, it's not. No, I was actually thinking this today. Sure, I might as well be giving you ammunition if I say that. Like,
yeah.
You're going to go to the dressing room. That fat cunt thinks they're going to beat us 3-1.
I won't. Did you hear my friend in the podcast last night?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll tell you where I am with it, Papa. I think I know you have lads coming back, but I think in time and what's been put in, I think we're maybe a little bit heady.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was on another podcast today, or not Harry's one.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He asked me.
I was on it the week before.
Oh yeah. He asked me, but that was one of the things I mentioned. That I think your pre-season, and the players you've had in training on a regular basis, and a couple of friendlies, will stand to you.
I don't think we get an easy time. Like I'm saying, if this is November, I'm like, this could go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? I just think the timing of it. Do you know? What do you think, Bob? Pat's man. I'm going off in June, Bob.
I'll go 1-1. Yeah,
1-1. When is the last time a junior match finished 1-1? We drew 1-1 with G and Pat's last year, did we?
That's right.
That's the only
James
one.
James McGrath got a penalty.
Yeah.
And then a long ball he scored from.
Yeah.
Long ball team.
Long ball merchants. Honestly, when is the last time you played in a game that was 1-1 in junior soccer?
I wouldn't have a clue.
That's do you know what I mean? And you just predicted.
That says your man. 2-0, but it's not going to be a 2-0 game.
Yeah. I explained why you need the guest agreement, Papa. So
1-0 never won the game, sure either.
Let's put things in perspex here. Cretty versus Kilree Sunday morning in Cretty Yard. Having played Kilree now, we should have fair insight.
3-0 Cretty.
Okay. I'm going to go to St. Paul. I'm going to go 3-0 Cretty as well. No, I'm not. I'm going to go 3-1. Actually, no, I'm not.
There's not many left now.
No page,
yeah.
No week left in the minute.
No, I know. It's a No, I Know podcast. I don't know, you know. I think Kilree might... Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Cretty Yard. I think Kilree will score.
Okay.
You're playing Collection. What did you think, Kilree and Cretty Yard?
I'll go 2-1 Cretty Yard. I haven't got the footballers back yet, so I might...
But I have a bit of insight into that. I was talking to Conor Kelly and I was talking to Owen O'Shea today in work, and they're not playing. They drew the team from Longford and Leinster. They're not playing till like November.
Who?
No, Cretty Yard in the Leinster competition.
Oh.
So they might be back for a couple of games. Anyway, you're not changing the result. Unlucky. Do the research, man. Yeah. Hanover versus Kleshin in the plots.
2-1. Hanover.
Whoa. I think they'll beat them 3-1 because I don't think they'll fancy the plots, to be honest with you. Have they been tested that way yet? Like
Kleshin?
Yeah. He played them pre-season, right?
Out there
in Kleshin. He bet them comfortably.
Bet them 2 or 3-0, I think it was.
Yeah, I think he'd turn them over because in saying that, they'll have Lowry will work hard and Chris Birmingham will work hard, but I just think
they've Coughlin back.
Yeah, you'll have Cottle back. But I just think that when it comes down to stereotypical junior soccer, the plots is probably the home of it in Carlow, and it takes more than soccer to go win.
It's tough, less, you know.
So I'll do 3-1 Hanover in that one. The last game of the weekend is Newark versus Bagnallstown in Newark. That's Sunday as well.
In Bagnallstown?
In Newark.
In Newark?
Yeah. Why are you going Hanover Kleshin, Bobby? Sorry, I never asked you.
I'll go 2-1 Kleshin.
Oh, do you think they're that good? I know you've seen them. Do you think they're that good?
I haven't seen them yet.
They're alright, yeah, they're not bad, yeah.
Big smug heading them over there, look.
Oh, yeah. It's like the Joker, and he's smiling, ear to ear smile on him. Looks like a Ninja Mutant Turtle smiling his face. Newark Bagnallstown, Papa.
3-0.
3-0 to
Newark.
I've seen the Bagnallstown team. It's not that bad, you know.
Oh.
Newark is I'm going to go 4-0 Newark.
I was going to say the same. I was going to say 4 myself.
Yeah. I just think Newark are kind of coming into their pomp now. They're motoring. They're like what they get 5 against Vale, 4 against Cretty Yard. Like they'll score goals.
Oh, they'll score goals, all right. Make no mistake of that.
They'll score goals, is right.
But that's a good, big, strong Bagnallstown defence.
Yeah, but you don't know. I think it's probably a newish enough Bagnallstown team after losing the 2 boys there as well.
Big losses,
Robbie and Danny. Like I think they accounted for 40 plus goals or 50 plus goals for them. So it's
last year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think
what the war is an outlet as well. I think the ball goes up to Danny Podge, it sticks.
Yeah.
Who's marking him?
Yeah.
And Robbie's just an outlet, like.
Someone told me or seen a stat about them last year where outside of Robbie and Danny, they only had 6 other scorers.
Oh no way. Right.
Yeah, we played them. Robbie didn't play against us in the plots, and we beat them 2-1, and it was actually 0-0 down there.
Was it?
Yeah, because Johnny Waters did a fantastic job on Danny Dale that day.
Okay.
And Keane Dale is missing. I think Robbie went off injured. I'm nearly sure he did. And very little other than that, you know what I mean? Like outlets, score goals, but big units, set pieces and that, alright.
Strong, yeah. Physically strong. Moving on to the fixtures, then, as I said, tomorrow night, Kleshin against Newark, Pats against Hanover, that's in the Premier. On Friday, the Division 3 Cup, is that the final, Papa?
What's that?
No, semi-final, Division 3 35s, semi-final Nurney versus Ballymurphy, and there's actually a Division 3 game on Friday night, so the other divisions are back this week as well. Kleshin B versus Wolf Hill. In the Youths League, Feagus against Cretty Yard. Feagus against St. Pat's. Joseph's against Cretty Yard, that's Saturday. Also Saturday, Parkville versus Joseph's B in the Youths Division 2, and Burn Celtic versus Newark in Youths Division 2. In the FEI Youths Cup, Bagnallstown drew Kleshin. That's again Saturday. Hanover versus Evergreen. That'll be a good game.
That'll be a good game, yeah.
In the Division 1 Cup semi-final, as you mentioned, 35s, Pats are playing Car Rovers at home, and ye are playing Carnew at home. That's also a Saturday, right?
2 of them are Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, and then Bagnallstown versus Feagus in the Division 2 Cup semi-final, and Dolman versus Moon in the Division 3 Cup.
The finals for the week after, are they?
There must be, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And then Pats and Dolman are out Saturday night. Pats B and Dolman Air out Saturday night in the Meadows. Finnelina's own ref, actually. And then we have, Pats have Dean Celtic. This is a replay from the
call-off.
Yeah, that's Sunday. No, we're travelling to Dean Celtic. No, I wouldn't mind that. It's brilliant, unbelievable pitch. So as you said in one episode, it's the pitch. It's the pre-season capital of
you don't miss it,
Ireland.
No.
Everyone wants to go playing it.
Castle Villa was like that as well.
Yeah,
wasn't as good as the Prince though.
No, never. I don't think it was ever. But someone told me they were in it a couple of years ago. And it wasn't in Great Nick.
I played in it. Castle Villa 35s when.
No, the Prince.
Oh, the Prince. Oh, sorry, no, it's years since I played down there.
No, someone told me they were there. It could have been Lockie told me. I was talking a few weeks ago. He said, yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago, it wasn't in great shape at all.
On the way.
Yeah, something happened. But it's back
2 or 3 times and it was always
it's unbelievable.
Pristine,
it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Critty, Kilree, as mentioned, the premiere on Sunday.
Is that 2 Sunday pods or 11?
That is 11 o'clock.
Is it?
Critty against Kilree on Sunday, Hanover against Collection, Newark against Bagnallstown, then Division 1, Euro against Ballymurphy.
Ballymurphy away, yeah. Sunday morning.
It's baptism of fire.
Down to me.
You'll know what you are then, won't you?
Oh yeah.
In the Division 2 Ballinglass.
That's a tough opener.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We got the fixtures there last week, I think it was.
They're young.
Are they? Yeah. I don't
know. Young,
aren't they?
Good mix.
Yeah.
Good mix.
Is there? Yeah.
Yeah. Good mix.
Got the fixtures last week. I was like,
But if you like, it's a simple thing, right? Forget about the quality and the depth and all the wonderful players you have. Just to go win.
Yeah.
And any means necessary.
Oh yeah,
you have to go
that's your team talk straight away, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
just go in.
You got to get in and roll up the sleeves, or
It's actually good to get them out of the way or play them like this early the season rather than say the end of April there or something like that. You know what I mean?
You don't want to get on there with 2 or 3 games to go, having to win a game
for sure.
You know, it's a tough place to go.
Division 2 Ballinglass versus Castle Rangers. I thought Ballinglass were getting promoted over that. No, funny. Dublin Celtic B versus Phoenix B, Newark B versus Critty Yard B. Good to see. Okay, yeah. Bagnallstown B in Division 3.
Ballinglass is in that division, are they?
Yeah, but they were not in the division last year. I thought they came out of that division last year.
No. Sure.
Was it not Vale? Vale not winning.
Vale won it, but it didn't.
Yeah, but
I thought Brian said that Ballinglass were going up. Did he?
Yeah, must have been changed.
All right.
The Division 3 is a new division, right? I'm nearly sure in saying that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were in the B teams. They were all in the bottom division last year.
Yeah.
Premier 1 and 2 was all there was. So Division 3 this year.
Yeah.
Cool.
And in Division 3 then Bagnallstown B versus Ballymurphy B and Nurney versus St. Joseph's. And that is this week's fixtures. We'll cover them next week. Lads, actually, listen, as again, Bobby, thanks very much, and best luck for the upcoming season. Keep buying yourself coffees there, will you? Keep this whole thing going. You're actually probably you don't even know, lads. You're actually CEO of this podcast. So you put that much money into buying us a coffee, but we do genuinely appreciate
it. It was another good episode, and Bob, second Podge's words, the very best of luck for your season. Might clash over a cup, maybe if we get a drawing like that, but be overlooking at it a few nights now we can. We're going to try and get to a few games, aren't we, Podge?
We're going to have to, yeah.
We're going to try and do that. So
Saturday night game, or
we play Friday nights,
or Sunday morning game.
Or Saturday nights.
Saturday nights.
Yeah, I have a few lads in college, so we have to train Fridays. Yeah. So, no, we're definitely going to get to a lot of games. So. Yeah.
I find it hard with job and life. I'm actually finding it impossible to get to games. I'm going to have to try and make more time for now, to be honest with you. I don't even go to Pat's games, so I'm not there tomorrow night now.
Are you not?
No, I'm working a split. So.
Gift.
Yeah. Well, sure, look.
Fed up looking at you anyway.
I'm useless. Lads, the live show is sold out.
Wow.
What do you think of that, Bob?
Very good.
Did you get a ticket for it?
Yeah, I got one, yeah.
You liar! You liar!
You liar! You didn't buy a ticket.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah. No, you didn't.
Oh, you asked me that, Paul, please.
You put in about 50 side out of buying the cup. But yeah, look, listen, the live show is sold out. Thanks so much for the support. The venue is set. It is in Scraggs. It's on the 18th of October. We are going to pop a little just live podcast episode, precast podcast, so we'll just explain what's happening. We might record it next week, maybe.
Okay.
Thanks so much for listening, lads, and the support is unbelievable. Please continue to support us. That's it for this week. As always, not my podcast.
Not my podcast.
It's Carlos Soccer's podcast. It's your podcast. Thanks very much for listening, lads, and good luck.
Well done.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
That's full time on this episode of the How Is He podcast. Available on all podcasting platforms. Find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter/X. Proudly sponsored by Curra Sports. For more information, contact shane@currasports.com, or check out their website, currasports.com.